Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we are heading into yet another card show recap review just for all you out there. This is going to be a blast going through some more pickups. This is a much smaller one, should be a much shorter video than the last couple that we've done, but I'm still going to card shows as often as possible, still spending a few hours there, spending a few bucks, and these are the pickups. We're going to go through, we're going to do the usual, run through them, and we'll go over the cost, the value, and of course our MVC, the most valuable card out of all the pickups. So a couple of graded cards. We will save those guys for the end because they're kind of the heavier hitters of the pickups, if you will. But let's go ahead and get started. This was a very small show. Been to it numerous times. It's run by a local card shop, and they do a nice job. I mean, it's probably less than 20 tables at this point. I feel like it's been getting smaller and smaller, and being that it's about an hour or so away from me, I'm probably going to be going a lot less. Especially while some of my favorite dealers haven't been there the last handful of times. So it's, not that I don't buy from everybody, but there are certain people that I tend to buy from just about every time because I know they have good stuff. So it's, kind of a wait and see. We'll see the next time the show comes up in a couple weeks and see if I'm, in the mood to travel that far to maybe not be the most pleased with the turnout when it comes to the dealers and such. So I really like to go to shows that have a whole bunch of tables. They have guys that I know. It just has a basically more of an opportunity to find really nice stuff, make really good deals. But with that said, I mean, the deals here were nice. We're going to go through it, like I said, and give you the stats at the end. So, me, anytime I find Cal Ripken, I'm going to pick it up as long as it's a decent price. This one's obviously off-center from the looks of it, but not super familiar with the Cola or Kala collection, so pretty certain it's not one I have. 93 Barry Kala photography. No idea. Just thought it would be cool to add to the Ripken collection. This guy I feel like I've picked up numerous times, but I do and I very much enjoy this card. The Holographics, I believe is how you say it, even though it's spelled kind of funny there. Cal Ripken Jr. card. Then we have a couple Sports Illustrated cards. This is the season highlights one for 98. Pretty standard. I know I have that one. This one, I don't believe I do. Headliners. An insert to the Sports Illustrated set. So, thought that was really cool, actually. A little, blurb kind of behind them and stuff. And then moving on to Griffey. It's another guy that I like to collect and once again, pick up when they're affordable. All these cards were like 50 cents each. So, it was a lot of bargain boxing, value boxing. It's the kind of thing that I love doing. Love digging through stuff and finding gems. But here's an Ionics Ken Griffey Jr., which was a neat set there for a couple of years from Upper Deck. Neat little back there. A young Griffey here in 91. So not rookie year, not second year. So I guess his third year, 1991. Back with the old S on the hat. Once again, 93 Fleer. This isn't a checklist. No, this is just a standard card. The next one's a checklist from Fleer Ultra from, I think, 96. Looks like 96. Hat backwards, standard, awesome Griffey. Love it. Basically made that cool for my generation. And we have Leaf Rookies and Stars. Ken Griffey Jr. I thought the card looked pretty sharp. This is from 2001. Now moving on to some inserts. Once again, you guys know I love inserts. This one mixes some of the best of both worlds because it's a heavy metal from 2000 Skybox Metal Universe, Fleer Metal Universe, whatever. And Jeff Bagwell, the Hall of Famer. So really cool. Gonna add that to my Metal Universe collection. Then we have a whole bunch of inserts for the Topps League leaders. Not sure if y'all remember these. These were pretty cool. They essentially gave you the league leader for both leagues. You had the National League here on this side, and on this side, the American League. And I believe whichever guy had the higher number gets the foil. But this was in 2000 Topps. 2000 Topps. Really cool cards. Mark McGwire, the home run leader of that year, 65 in the National League, and Ken Griffey Jr., 48 in the American League. RBI leader, once again, Big Mac, National League, and Manny Ramirez in the American League. Well, actually, so I guess they just gave that one to Mark because Manny has a higher number, so you can forget what I said in the beginning. Randy Johnson, the ERA leader, and Pedro, the AL ERA leader, strikeout leader. Once again, the big unit, and Pedro again. Hits leader, look at this, Luis Gonzalez, 206 hits, and Derek Jeter, 219. Just a couple of years before they would square off in the World Series. And lastly, the slugging leaders, Larry Walker and Manny Ramirez. Thought those were cool. Now, getting into the rookies. So these are from Inception. Super thick cards. And obviously a little more high-end. As I said in a lot of my previous videos, if you're looking to make a buck and you know, kind of flip some things and double your money, because I mean, even if a card costs you $1 and you flip it for $2 or $2.50, I mean, you're still doubling your money. And Inception's a good set to do it with, just because it's one of the more premium sets. And this is a Justin Steele from Topps Inception rookie. And then we also have a Bo Naylor. Can't really see it, but there it is. Bo Naylor rookie. Oop, and there's a card stuck to the back of that. There we go. 2 cards, actually. So, Vlad Jr., this is a second year. Vlad Jr., it'll be interesting to see what happens with him this year. If he gets dealt at the trade deadline, or maybe even before. Walker Jenkins, first Bowman. Guy was hot for, you know, when Bowman came out. And he's still pretty hot in the MLB pipeline. I want to say he was definitely top 5. He might have been top 3. So people expecting big things out of him. I just have to go get the Chrome version. I don't think I have the Chrome version, but I'll pick up the regular version for 50 cents. Joe Ryan, first Bowman. Came up with the Rays. I believe he's with the Twins now. And now some Hobby Rip Night cards. These are pretty cool. So I did not get out to my local store when they did these. So I think that's all of them. So it was pretty cool to find these in the 50-cent box. And once again, sticky. Jackson Merrill. Good one there. Yamamoto. Got Wyatt Langford and Jackson Churio. So a couple of good ones. Unfortunately, no Jackson Holiday in the box. Kind of didn't expect it, but then again, wouldn't really expect to see any of these guys in the 50-cent box because they're definitely some of the top rookies from this past year. New Age Performers, Gunnar Henderson rookie. We'll always take that from my still quote-unquote baby birds. Adam Dunn rookie card. Guy was the king of either home run or strikeout. He led the league in strikeouts several times. But definitely hit some bombs, too. I mean, he had some years where, I want to say, I don't know if he ever eclipsed 50, but definitely 40. Dylan Cease, Gypsy Queen. Still miss Gypsy Queen, so still like to pick up some of the rookies when I find them. Maybe that'll be one that they bring back at some point, or maybe they toss into another release. Who knows? A couple of short prints here, holiday short prints. Brett Beatty and Nolan Arenado. So obviously different years. You have 23 here, and this is what, 19? Or 2020. So both have scarves too, which I thought was pretty neat. So once again, 50 cents. I'll take it. Upper Deck Masterpieces, Michael Jordan. As I've said before, it's got $1, but it's only 50 cents. I love picking up Jordan baseball cards. I know this is not from his playing time. This actually came out much later, from 2007. You can see down there, Upper Deck Masterpieces. And this one has a ton of colored parallels to chase after too, but I'm going to add it to my Jordan collection. Why not? Got a Lorenzo Cain, Bowman Chrome rookie. Not bad. He was a good player for, a number of years with across different teams. The Brewers, I want to say the Rangers, and probably some other ones I'm leaving out. Youthquake, still love the way these cards look. Youthquake, Michael Busch. Didn't have as good a year this past season, but definitely plenty of time to come back stronger. And the Dodgers are looking real scary. If he comes back and gets hot, look out. Then you have Grayson Rodriguez. Look at that. Prism Refractor. Loving it. Rookie debut rookie card. Absolutely will take that for 50 cents. Especially since he looks like he's going to be the #1 for the club going into next season. It Came to the League. Love these. They just remind me of like old comic books and stuff like that. So definitely going to pick it up. Jordan Lawler. No brainer. One of my favorite phrases to use during these videos. And we have Topps Finest Gavin Williams. You guys know the deal. This is a rare. You can see in the top right. Got Curtis Mead. More guys that I think need a little more seasoning. Kind of one of those guys needs a little more seasoning, and see how he does. Wyatt Langford, Bowman Chrome rookie. Another one I wouldn't expect to see in the 50-cent box. I know he was a little bit streaky this past year, but I want to say more people had him up than down when it was all said and done. Juan Soto, Rookie Cup. Pretty much on point for this offseason, so definitely going in the rookie box. As I said before, I love first and second years and rookie cups. I love to toss in there. Be interesting to see what he does with the Mets. Marco Luciano, Topps Finest. This is just an uncommon. But Topps Finest is another one of those sets. It's a little more premium. And then we have a Master Strokes. I believe this is called Jordan Lawler. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous shiny card. Rhys Hoskins, first Bowman Chrome. Think he's still with the Brewers. Justin Steele. Really nice All-Star Game parallel from the Topps Chrome. Or All-Star Game subset, I guess, right? Or insert, whatever. Another premium set here. We have Ceddanne Rafaela. As you can see here, really nice. This is from Topps Pristine. Definitely a higher end set, so I wanted to pick that up. And Rafaela, I think, is going to be pretty darn good. He signed a lengthy contract to stay with Boston. Two here, didn't even realize I picked up the Chrome and the Bowman. So we have both first Bowmans for Devin Williams. Unfortunately, now we'll be taking on my O's as he is part of the Yankees. And then we have the Pasquatch and MJ Melendez finishing it off. A couple of silver pack parallels from different years here, but nice stuff. And I think those young Royals are going to be a force to be reckoned with for years to come at this point. Last two cards here. Couple of 10s. I don't often buy 10s, but this guy's pretty crazy. He must have done just a ton of grading. I bought from him before, and he sells them to you based on the grade. So these were $10 a piece. Ended up getting the pair for $20. Marcell Ozuna, first Bowman Chrome. Not bad, especially after the year he had. And Pete Alonso, 2019 Topps 10. And finally, let's go ahead and wrap this guy up. So we have the statistics. So the total cost for everything that you saw here was just $75. Like I've said before, I tend to go with 100, 150, sometimes a little bit more than that even. Just couldn't find, like the enough of the smaller stuff or any of the big hitters that I was super interested in. So this is what we ended up with. So total cost being $75, 51 cards total, makes it $1.47 per card cost. Our total value ended up being $93. So once again, we're in the black as we make roughly $18 in quote unquote fictional profits, because obviously this is going into my personal collection. And that's a value of about $1.82 per card. So not bad. 2 straight victories, let's call it, in the card show game. So I'm loving it. Let's see if we can keep getting streaky like that. Got some more coming up for you guys, of course. And the most valuable card, I don't think is any surprise. It's the Pete Alonso. So costed me $10 if we're looking at it that way. Obviously, I had the total cost average of that about $1.50. But this card's about $20, $20 to $25, depending on the day you look on eBay. And I'm sure it will probably get a little bump when he finally decides to sign somewhere. Who knows where that's going to be at this point. Maybe they'll have it figured out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, that's it. That's our another card show recap and review. I forget even at this point how many we've done this year. It's been a nice little run where we've had one kind of weekly, which I think is pretty nice. I love doing this format, breaking it down, letting you know how we did. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and get you guys on out of here. Let's head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there. If you like content just like this, we also do tons and tons of openings. We put out videos twice a week, Monday and Friday, and would love to have you guys along for the ride, of course. And the last thing I want to say is just thank you. Thank you guys so much, especially in this video. Thank you to the dealers. It was a good environment, as always. People were willing to make their deals, or willing to make deals with you, and for that I am always grateful. You know, I'm always looking for a deal, but at the same time, you know, I'm not trying to beat anybody out too badly or anything like that. That's just not what I do. And this was just a blast. So thank you for hosting it, having it. Thank you for all the people that I discussed all the sports with and stuff at the show. It was a blast. And also thank you guys very, very much for checking my stuff out, my videos, talking to me, putting comments on, all that kind of stuff. I truly, truly appreciate it. And it's super humbling, as I've said time and again. It's awesome. And just thank you very, very much. But with that said, we'll stop rambling and we'll get you on out of here. Thanks so much. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.